Alright, so we're on the draw this time. And don't know what we're up against, so I guess we're going to keep this. This deck's kind of strange in that it has some really aggressive draws and some really controlling draws. And depending on what we're up against, it's like it could be a great hand or a terrible hand. This is kind of in the middle somewhere. I'm assuming that Oath will be able to find us a creature of some sort. So Nissa can get us our 4th land, and yeah, we can get lands with this hand, no problem. And we have double black, so we can cast all our double black spells. But then, like, if our opponent's playing White Weenie and they just go like land Gossip Monger or something, we're kind of in bad shape. I guess with all the White Weenie decks that I've been playing against, I guess it's about time I should lose to one. Oh, maybe this is black-white control. That would be an interesting little change of pace. Might just be walking into a removal spell here, but now's as good a time as any to cast it. Since he didn't play a 2-mana removal spell, and now he's on Read the Bones, it means he's probably on Languish. So I don't want to cast the Tracker, I'd rather cast the Nissa than the... Yeah, it's only a 2 for 2 instead of a... I don't want to lose the Tracker here. I'm okay with losing one of my Nissas to a Languish. And then if he doesn't Languish, we could go Tracker Oath. Yeah, that was very expected. We drew a good one too. And since we already have the single blue, I think I'll rather just get a black here. And we're doing it now instead of waiting, because if we wait until like the opponent's end step, then they go in response kill your tracker in response to us activating the wilds, then we just don't get the second clue. And since this is the black-white mid-range matchup, it tends to be an attrition battle that goes pretty long. These clues are pretty important, so we don't want to lose out on a clue. We want to take advantage of him being tapped out to get both clues on the board. Takes a Ruinous Path, which means he's probably holding a Planeswalker. Gideon, Obnixilis, Sorin, one of those. If the opponent has a removal spell here, you want to use it now. Because again, you don't, like, same thing, if he waits and lets us untap and play a land, we get a 3rd clue. And the clues, like I said, are important, so that's exactly what the opponent did there. Now here we could get in a chip shot with the Quagmire, put him to 13, which is oftentimes correct, but I think in this spot, I would rather just progress the board with like a Planeswalker or Nissa. Now we could play Oath of Nissa first. I think I'd rather wait. I'd rather just play Nissa and then sack a clue. On the end step, of course, if the opponent plays Gideon, make a token, like tap land, go, then we'd probably go ultimate price the token, untap, attack Gideon with Nissa and Quagmire. So that's the only reason we haven't sacked the clue. And also because the opponent plays discard spells, so we don't want to just, like, draw like, you know, draw a Gitrog monster, and then the opponent's like, all right, transgress you. Hey, look, I'll take the Gitrog monster. We'd rather draw it on their end step so that then we can untap and cast the card without the possibility of getting discarded out of our hand. So now that he plays the Abbey, I'm less inclined to think he has the Secure the Waste. It could just be that the opponent is playing to keep open a removal spell. So now here's a difficult spot. If they have a removal spell, then our line is pretty bad to deal with the Gideon. Of like ultimate price the token, untap, activate Quagmire, double attack Gideon. He's just like kill the Nissa, Gideon takes 2. You know, it's like then kind of in a strange spot. So here I'd rather just sack the clue. So we could still make the same play if we so choose. It would bait the removal spell up, but he's probably going to use the removal spell anyway on the Nissa, because we're about to play our 6th land. If we play Oath first, then we could potentially get Gitrog Monster. So if we take this line of kill the token, attack both the Gideon, the opponent's going to take at least 1 damage to cast Price, maybe 2 to cast Grasp to kill our Nissa, which is probably going to happen no matter what we do. And then Gideon will just take 2. And then next turn we could like kill the token and attack the Quagmire again, but then they could have Shambling Vent up. Yeah, I think I just don't like any of those lines. I'm assuming the opponent played the Westvale Abbey and left this mana up because they have a removal spell. I feel like that's the thing that makes sense, and we're not in a position where we just go, well, if they have a removal spell, we can't beat it, because I think we can. If we just play a little more conservatively, we assume the Nissa is going to die, so we're not going to get to transform her, and we're just looking for more action here. The opponent's tanking about whether to kill Nissa in response to the Oath, I guess. Evolving Wilds, Mono Waste. Not ideal, that's for sure. Guess I'll take Evolving Wilds. Didn't kill the Nissa. I don't know if that's because they don't have the removal spell. It's probably because they don't have the removal spell. It's unfortunate. Maybe we should have gone for it. I mean, we kind of bricked pretty hard. We drew a land off the clue, and it was land, oath off the oath. So we kind of bricked on all 4 plus our draw steps. So we had like 5 chances to draw action, and we just didn't. Plus we sacked a clue on the end step. So we had 6 chances to draw action, and we failed every time. Okay. That resolves. I think at this stage we probably price. Yeah, get drug. And I guess I'll get black. So now the opponent used Ruinous Path to kill the Nissa, and now we have Gitrog Monster. So you would think that he'd use Price or Grasp on the Nissa and save the path for the bigger threat, the monster and the Silumgar. So he probably doesn't have another one. Okay, he did. It's not worth just gaining 4 life with our Grasp. I don't think we're that desperate yet. We could attack Gideon for 4. Attack the opponent for 4 as well. It's kind of getting close to that point. I think instead I want to play Tracker. The question is, do we play the Wilds or do we play one of the other lands? So I'm going to activate the Quagmire, I guess, and block if he attacks with the Shambling Vent. Could really use a Ruinous Path, or just kill the opponent. We got 5/4. Just take it, I guess. We're in Sorin territory now, though. That's why I considered blocking with the Quagmire. I really want to sack both clues, though. It's a close game, I think. Looks like it. Languish, okay. Oh, so I can kill Gideon now. Well, that was fortuitous. could just smash with both. If he takes it and then tries to attack with Event, go to 6, we go to 3. Or if he blocks with Event, he stays at 8. We trade land for a land. I think I want to sack this first. Okay. I think that trade favors us. I really don't like that we have 3 lands in hand. Ugh. I dislike that a lot as well. Ugh, that's the worst part. Okay. We're at 5, so we have to chump block with the Quagmire. We have no other choice. I guess we could draw a Den Protector. Would be good. Den Protector. He transgressed my Ruinous Path, so I can't Den Protector that. I could get Nissa, flip it, make a 4/4. I don't know. I mean, if the opponent doesn't have anything, we can just play Etrog Monster. If we draw that. Oh, you know what I want to draw? I want to draw a Dragonlord Silumgar. That'd be nice. Okay. Down to 7. Okay. That is enough to stay alive for a turn. Theoretically. So do we want to get Tracker? Do we want to get Nissa? Guess Nissa's better. Yeah, dead to a removal spell. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. Offs the Den Protector with the Odd Nixilus, then makes Gideon a creature and kills us. It's a close game. I'm not sure if we could have done anything differently to change the game. Just kind of drew a lot of lands. Tried to sequence my spells where I could like get the extra clues off the lands and things like that. But whatever. Let's see if these are good. I don't think I want Languish or Kalidas. Let's see, what kind of removal do I want? Opponent could have Kalidas, Shambling Vent. Definitely want Duress and Ruinous Path. I like all these cards. Maybe I just go down on removal spells quite a bit. 3 Path, 3 Grasp. Wonder how good Silumgar is. I guess it's probably pretty good. Grasp might not even be that good. So they have potentially Cletus, Shambling Vent, a bunch of token generators. So maybe I want the Virulent Plague. Yeah, maybe Grasp is just not a card that I want. It's like go super light on removal spells. Just have like Ruinous Path, Dragonlord Silumgar, I guess. So then I guess Kalidas is pretty good against us now if this is our boarding. And it gets better against us if we're boarding a Deathmist Raptor. Maybe just 1 Plague. What's our last cut? Can't cut Nissa. This, like, all these cards are just like cards that are made for this matchup. Virulent Plague is like a way to beat Gideon tokens and secure the waste. Yeah, whatever, we'll just go 61. So I could go Oath to get land, and then I can Duress. And as soon as I find a land, these Death Mists will be good. I think I want to gamble. That's not good. And we still kind of have to assume that we're going to draw lands. And then when we do, like, a Sylvan Advocate isn't that great against this opponent. Because they just, like, kind of throw any removal spell at it and it dies. And we're not, like, under pressure. Well, getting our Duress, that's pretty good. So I'm just kind of thinking that eventually the Den Protector is going to be good. Has more upside if we draw a couple lands. Well, there's one. I don't know what I want here. I guess it could be any of them. Play him face down. Okay, deal. That is acceptable. We could oath here. Yeah, actually, I think I do want to oath. Gambling, getting the untapped land here. Opponent probably assumes it's a Deathmist Raptor. There's no reason for me to play the Den Protector at this point, considering I have a handful of Raptors and the opponent knows about it because of the duress. Okay. Probably gets Ruinous Path, possibly Den Protector. Yep. If the opponent blocks, we're on Morphing. Force the opponent to play removal spells on our Deathmist Raptor. Sure. Now we can cast our Den Protector instead of our Deathmist if we wanted to. Ooh, hello. Or we could just unmorph the Deathmist. I think I'd like to get a duress back though. This is a strange attack. Yeah, I didn't understand that. I guess we're about to find out why the opponent did that. Will they have secure the waste? Well, let's find out what's going on. Yep. So let's see. Opponent can attack us with Transformed Westvale Abbey next turn. And then we could steal it with Silumgar if we play our Lumbering Falls. Let's see. So, let's see, they could transgress us to take the Silumgar and then do it. Or they could Ruinous Path the Silumgar after we do it. So we're going to attack for 5 here, puts the opponent to 7. And then we're going to play a Morph and a Lumbering Falls, and the opponent will presumably activate Westvale Abbey and attack us for 9. So the opponent's at 7 plus 9 goes to 16, and we're at 1. We use Silumgar to take it. Attack for 5, 6, 7. Down to 9, and it kills it. Or if he casts Transgress instead of going all in there just yet, then he took 5 down to 7, and we have 7 on the board, and then is forced to make a block that he doesn't want to make. I guess he can activate Shambling Vent. And he has the other Abbey, so it's definitely Ruinous Path or Transgress. Which one is it, though? Guess it's Ruinous Path. Make it at least appear like the coast is clear. You just have to transform, attack us to 1, go to 16. Yep. Now if the opponent draws a removal, they didn't even play their Westvale Abbey, their other one. If they draw a removal spell, they're like, I guess they couldn't kill the Silumgar and attack, so I guess we attack everyone here. Another close game. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell for the Silumgar. We took the path. We know they have Grasp and Transgress. So if they grasp our Silumgar and then like, well, let's see. Wow, that was a close game. Okay, so yeah, Ormondal's a thing. since we know the opponent has secure, I think we want the Virulent Plagues. Maybe we cut a Grasp. So we didn't actually see Kalitas. And then we would still like to cut a card. In the draw we can cut a Nissa. I don't know, Nissa seems really good in this matchup. Sylvan Advocate might not be great. That might be our worst card. We have 7:45 in our clock. Opponent has 11. I'm trying to talk through my plays so everyone can understand what I'm thinking. Oh, that ended up being a pretty good game last game. I think if the opponent casts the Transgress first, before going for it, they might have won. So I'll keep this. We'll Evolving Wilds out a Forest. No Dress this game. Okay. And Wild, no Transgress either. I think I can go ahead and Interpress him. Oh, gotta play the land first. What you got? You got, well, there's the Kalitas. Kalitas, 2 Caves, Anguish Unmaking, Ruinous Path, and Read the Bones. I think I want to take Read the Bones. Card's annoying. I think I'll take Tracker. Cleveland Cavaliers of Koilos. Probably draw the Anguish. Anguish, this is a good creature to Anguish. Well, okay. Guess not. I guess once you have Kalitas down, it's like, it gets a little better. Not sure who the opponent's going to kill here. I would think it'd be Deathmast. Oh, that's good. You can get my Virulent Plague now. That's my way to deal with the zombies. I guess it'll be Ruinous Path. I'm not sure who he wants to kill. He's got Anguish. I think I want to get the Virulent Plague back. So it kind of forces his hand. Yeah, I'm not going to attack. This way he really has to Anguish on the Deathmist Raptor here. Doesn't really have another choice, I don't think. Yep. Exiled. So I can go Tracker and then Plague. Guess I want to attack first. Opponent can't block. It's just gonna sack it to the Kalitas anyway. The 4/4 token off of Nissa will only be a 2/2, unfortunately. Yep. Need an answer to Kalitas. Decided out all my ultimate prices and my grasps. I have a Silumgar, won't do it at this point. Oh, got my Nissa. That was good. No! Should have played the land first, I guess. Wow, what a beating. So we could... Opponent has no more cards in hand. We could just play Tracker and double block. Or we could play Quagmire. Blocks it next turn. I feel like maybe that better. And you could just sack the clue if we did that. That's so annoying. If we just played the... Yeah, whatever. Go to 2. Yep. Okay. Okay, I need a blue land now. Yeah, right on time. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we do it. We're gonna hedge in case they have an Anguish for a Silumgar. Does not appear they do. So Razor's Edge, close game. Up next, let's kill Dragonlord Silumgar. Now we can't even recast it if we draw Ten Protector, because their only blue pains us. Oh, that's a good one. So we can kill our Kalitas, kill the Kalitas. Yeah, so we're gonna cast with Awaken, kill this guy, and make this guy bigger. And is that lethal? This is 6, 10, 17. That's lethal. Bingo bango, we did it. Good games.